Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Reading the Red this Monday morning. The sun has just started to come out. The weather's warm and it's going to be a glorious day. Thank you, Jesus. With a slight breeze. Luke chapter 10, verse 30. Jesus replied and said, "A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he encountered robbers, and they stripped him and beat him, and he went away, leaving him half dead." So a man going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and the fact that they were making this journey is a bit of a clue, because he's talking about a particular type of people going to a place called Jericho from Jerusalem. So passing down one place to another. Not too much new about that, Jesus. And he begins to describe different characters in the story that he's telling this lawyer. So the lawyer's used to detail, nothing new there. And so Jesus depicts the characters, and he says there's a man, and he's going from here to there, but he's attacked by robbers. Nothing new there. People have been robbing other people, highwaymen, for always. People taking possessions of other people's possessions inappropriately. Nothing new there. But he's beginning to identify there's those who are robbers, who do the dirty deed. There's the man getting about his own business, just walking through life, going from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he's attacked by robbers and he's beaten. Well, was that really necessary? Aggravated burglary or some kind of aggression, inappropriate, just because they can get possessions? Jesus is depicting the little fragmentations of the story because he wants the lawyer to understand that this is a real scenario that he needs to think through as it relates to the man, the story, the characters, the event, the places that he's going from to the places that he's going to. And he's wanting to reveal and really just colour in for the lawyer every facet of information he needs to take on board. And that's what legal people do. In a court of law, they're always looking for the fine detail because it's the fine detail of law that will ultimately acquit us or find us guilty. And so Jesus is using the connection to this lawyer because he knows how to relate to all sorts of people. It may be if he wasn't talking to a teacher of the law, talking to someone else, perhaps a prostitute or a leper, he would have dealt with the explanation of the story in a different way, with a different tone. But for the lawyer, he presents himself. And having the ability to be able to connect and talk to people, all kinds of people, no matter who they are and no matter what they've accomplished in life, is essential for us as Christians, because we need to learn to relate to everyone. And the only way we're ever going to be able to do that is to be so secure in ourselves that we're able to communicate to anyone. And here Jesus is just colouring in and picturing and just putting all the pieces together. He's cast the scene and he's presenting it to the lawyer. And tomorrow we get a little bit more of the story. See you tomorrow.